What's up, guys? Today for the daily warm-up, we're gonna work on some hip mobility hovers so that we can strengthen our hips at end range of motion and create as much of a usable hip as possible. We're gonna work on not only the hip flexor in the front side and your quad, as well as your hamstring and also your glutes. So we're gonna hit basically all three with these three different hip mobility hovers. Now, these are not the first and only thing that you need to do. You need to work on other things, so cycle through the rest of the videos on the daily warm-up to find more videos to help you create more hip mobility. But right here, what you need to do is take a seat. So this first one, we're gonna work on the front side hip, the hip flexor, and the quad. So right from here, you're gonna pretend you have a big object that's posted up about a foot off the ground, just like so. And what I want you to do is externally rotate so your heel comes to the inside of your body. Knee stays relatively stable through this whole thing. I'm gonna drive out and around, toes pulled up. I internally rotate as I get to the top. I go around that object and I pull back in. So now my knee's still the same place, but now I'm internally rotated, heels on the outside, go around the object, externally rotate, come back in. You're going back and forth. Stay nice and stable. Try not to let anything move but this leg. Working 8 repetitions each side. You might have to start slow and do one movement at a time. So knee flexion, you might have to internally rotate first, then extend, then rotate, then flex, or once you get it down, it should be one fluid movement. Time, you'll hit the other leg, but I'm gonna continue on through this video and we'll show you the next one. Now with our hamstring, half kneeling position, I'll show you my left leg now. You can post up and create tension by grabbing something such as a couch. What I'm gonna do is now pretend there's an object behind my knee right here, about a foot off the ground. I'm going to internally rotate my hip, heel goes to the outside, flex my knee so my heel comes up, then I externally rotate the hip, place the foot back down on the inside. Drive it up, back down. You're gonna do some repetitions with the toe flexed down and dorsiflexion towards the ground. And then I want you to do some repetitions with the toe pointed down or pointed out in plantar flexion here. Perfect. Last one I want you to do is work on hip extension. So a hip hover, this back right glute. What I want you to do first is press your hands into the ground. Abs are down, ribs are engaged, just like so. Flex your toe down towards the ground. Now you have an object behind your leg. Drive it up and over that object. Place it down, drive it up, place it down. Now point the toes. What I'm trying to do is keep my hip on the ground and just extend the leg. So as opposed to lifting the hip off the ground and placing it back down. Keep the hip on and going up and over. Now, a quick tip or a trick that you can do, this would be a great time to use ankle weights to make this movement more difficult. Place that small ankle weight, 2 pounds max probably for most of you, and you can work on driving it up and around. Now you just made that workout a lot harder and a lot more effective if you're ready to add more weight. Hope you like it. Have a great day.